Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northwest Trenches podcast, episode 2, big number
Ugh.
2,
Ugh. I hate those guys
where,
on the face cam pod, man. There's something wrong with
yeah,
them.
their face cams suck. The quality's bad. Like, the microphones are decent. Like, I'll give them that. But, like, it's just like, why, like, what do you even do with the face cam?
These
Oh,
two,
wow. Oh,
yeah, these
wow.
two
You
guys,
showed
oof.
Skibbity Toilet. Wow, you
Wow.
showed Skibbity Toilet
Wow.
on the face cam. Wow, good,
How,
good, good job, face cam, Shane. You got you spent $15 on a Skibbity Toilet toy,
wow, so impressive,
and you
dude. Come
showed it on your
on.
stupid face cam podcast. It's ridiculous, dude.
Dude, the worst part about that face cam podcast is that neither guy moves. They just sit in a chair and talk. Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
and sometimes that fucking part with the red hair moves back and forth in his
Jesus.
chair like some kind of autistic.
I think we both do that. Sorry. We both
Yeah,
do that.
I think both of those scumbags do that.
Ugh. The
Anyhow,
worst
just
part.
kidding, guys.
Oh.
Oh, what's the worst part? Get to
the,
the worst. Get to the worst part.
the worst part is that the one guy, he just talks about his security job, but he obviously could work retail and be fine.
Yeah, dude. I bet he hasn't even shot anybody on the job yet. Coward.
Just kidding, guys. Welcome back to Northwest Trenches
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
another
Quote of the
no
day.
face cam on this fine occasion.
Quote of the day: Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Another quote of the
Forward.
day. I hate mayonnaise on my sandwiches.
Quote of the day. Ooh, I don't know many quotes. Being honest here. Shit.
Quote of the day, medical marijuana is funny.
Quote of the day. Quote of the day.
Uh-huh.
How tall are you, Private? That one's from Full Metal Jacket, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman.
Quote of the
How
day.
tall are you, Private?
Quote of the day, I'm the green guy from Star Wars, but not Yoda.
Quote of the day. 5'9". I didn't know they stacked shit that high. Full Metal Jacket, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman.
You're just stuck on the same guy.
No, I'm not. Dude, I promise. Like, I can do a different. I'm trying to think of another one. Throwing out.
Quote of the day, Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. This might be my favorite bit of no podcasts no face cam as of recent.
Oh, what's another quote?
There's an alien.
What side was that, Private Pile? Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Full Metal Jacket.
Dude.
That's all I got. That's all I think I
have. To reference an older item of content, bouncy ball, pink guy.
Oh yeah, I guess like did Filthy Frank say in that one video? He's like, hey
you
ravioli, I got ravioli in my pocket, or something like that. Ravioli, what's in the pocket, Oli? That's
there.
I remember that one. That was a classic line, dude.
Yeah, and he goes when he eats the ravioli.
Yeah, like being in school and like saying that when you're gonna take your phone out of your pocket.
You know, it'd be worse to have in your pocket though.
I could think of a lot of things that would be worse to have in my pocket.
Can you imagine having Vienna sausages, those tiny little hot dogs, in your
Like
pocket?
loose leaf,
Yeah.
like loose leaf style,
Yeah. Yeah.
just in there.
Yeah, dude. And then you
That
like
would be
reach
fucking
out and you
horrible.
hear.
Well, like it would stain. It would stain the pants. There'd be a big stain
Yeah.
of Vienna sausage juice.
Ugh.
There'd be gelatin, like meat gelatin, probably in the pocket. Also, I would imagine.
Oh man.
Um, yeah.
Ooh.
Imagine pulling one of them out of your fucking pocket and like being like, "Hey, you want one?"
Can you imagine pulling a Vienna sausage out and trying to smoke it?
One time, I'm trying to think what it was. Oh yeah, I was at the library and I was probably like 16 or 15 or 16,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, I was like hanging out with a friend, and me and him were chilling, and then this other kid that I knew came up, and he was kind of fucking a little off, but we had candy cigarettes because we were trying to be cool,
Mm-hmm.
but we also didn't want to smoke cigarettes, and so we were like, yeah, we'll keep candy cigarettes around. That's kind of cool. And no, it wasn't. And you know, this kid's like, "Oh, let me try to smoke it." So right there in the middle of the library, this kid took out a lighter, took a candy cigarette, fucking lit it, and like tried to smoke it in front of us.
Hell yeah.
He claimed he got it to smoke, but I saw no smoke whatsoever coming out of that thing. So I think
Mm-hmm.
he fucking lied. I think he's a liar too, instead, in addition to being a little off.
Well, when I was like 7, uh, you know how Fun Dip has that little stick that you can put all the Fun Dip on?
Yeah.
One time I acted like that was a cigarette, and I was trying to puff it around. And I think just the amount of suction I was doing, like, messed up my cheeks from the interior, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like smile, and when I smile, there's a big like squeak of a noise because I just like dehydrated my cheeks, man. Awesome, awesome time.
That's pretty sick. Yeah, I got another story about that fucking kid too that I just remembered. One time, I was doing LSD
Uh-huh.
and with a friend of mine, and we were walking through a field,
Mm.
and I don't even know where we were going or why we were in the field. I just know we were just like walking through it. It was behind a school, an elementary school. Excuse me. And we're walking, and my buddy's looking at his phone, and he just like starts laughing, and he just shows me his phone, and I see it's that kid on his Snapchat, and it's on his story, and he's wearing an Insane Clown Posse t-shirt, and he
Fuck
says
yeah.
he says, "Hey," or what's he say? What did he say? He said something like, "Yo, every Wednesday is Wicked Clown Wednesday."
Fuck yeah.
WHICKED Clown Wednesday, Wicked Clown Wednesday, and
Wicked.
that was probably the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen. That was easily the hardest I've ever laughed in my life. But yeah, that kid, I could probably think of a bunch of stories for that wild fuck.
Can you okay. So
Can you
I
shut up? Got
man,
him. Oh,
man,
dude, you just got these nuts on, bro.
man.
Dude, Welvin would be patting me on the back right now if he heard me say that to you.
Well, I was gonna say I have a pitch real quick for like a show. So here we go.
Yeah, let's hear this.
So you and a friend, me, we walk around spooky parts of Ohio, like a bunch of abandoned buildings, kind of shit.
Yeah.
And we have one of the numerous people in the friend group of people, right? who just makes all the spooky noises and effects in the background. And we both like wave our flashlights around like we're terrified and run around.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do some like ghost hunter parody shit. And I think that would be really fucking funny. Sam Hyde did like just a quick it wasn't quick, both the episodes are like an hour long or something, but he did a thing like that called Ghost Suckers, and I thought it was really fucking funny. And yeah, I don't know. If you're watching this, look up Ghost Suckers from MDE on YouTube. That shit's pretty funny. Yeah, I've always wanted to do like a phoned in bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, we're here at the old steel mill. Like, just like totally Zach Baggins it up, but like just act like fags the whole time. Anytime anything happens, literally anything happens, like, you know, we take a step and then it's just we both stop. And we're like,
what was that? What could that have been?
Never mind, it was nothing. Let's keep moving. Just like doing shit like that.
I want one time one of the fuckers in the background is like shaking a paint can, and then he tosses the paint can towards us. And that's what scares us. Can. Yeah. No, you hear like
dude, make it a full
from the shaking, and then he throws it.
Yeah. I think it would be funny if we did if there was a paint can and a full paint can and it fucking exploded all over the place.
And then we tell the cameras, put on infrared, put on night vision. Doolip. It turns into the other mode on the camera.
That would be so sick. There's unfortunately not a lot of abandoned places around Amish country. And most of the ones back where I used to live in Wadsworth are fucking torn down, or they're going to be torn down. So that kind of sucks.
Man, what would be a fun spot for that? Ooh, there are like a lot of marshlands. Can you imagine walking through a marshland and doing a spooky bit?
Actually, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. There are a bunch of marshlands near me. Like, I live basically in a marshland.
Back to insulting these fuckers on the face cam pod. What the hell, man? Yeah. One dude just wears Master Chief shirts all the time, and he doesn't even know the guy. What the fuck?
Yeah. Dude, bro probably hasn't even met Master Chief. I met Master Chief like 7 fucking times. I have his phone number. We hang out, text all the time. I swear to God.
Can you imagine knowing Master Chief's number? You're like in a really tough spot. You're like in a back alley getting beat up by a couple of guys, and you go, I'm gonna call my friend, Mr. Master Chief.
What if he's a shitty friend and he just doesn't do anything? He's like, sorry, man. I'm kind of hung up right now.
Or he comes up,
rain check.
Or he comes up and he watches you get the shit kicked out of you, and he just goes, whatever, and just walks away.
Yeah, he joins in.
Cortana, I need to kick this shit out of my friend. I forgot what the plot after like Halo 4 is for.
They're all
Halo.
beating you up, and Master Chief is beating you up, and Cortana's hologram is there laughing at you and calling you a pussy.
Damn.
And you're demasculating you.
Damn.
That'd be the worst. That'd be the worst thing ever. Yeah, I would kill myself if that happened to me.
They start playing Chapel Roan while they beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, they're playing Pink Pony Club, and fucking Cortana's laughing at you and saying your penis is small.
Oh. I don't know. Recently, like, I've been trying to come up with more crazy ideas for the pod, right? Because usually it's just us talking, you know?
Yeah.
So the idea I came up with was one-sided food reviews, where there's like a new food item and one of us buys it, but the other one doesn't and pisses the other one off. And then we see how long that goes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so if there's like a new Wendy's burger, you would just get that, but you wouldn't tell me. And I get pissed off. We would just talk about
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah. Or we plan on getting something and the other guy just gets something else that he actually likes.
Yeah. We're here to get
So,
the Taco Bell $7 box, but the other guy gets like Chinese food.
yeah. What if we both got something we liked? Then it would be like we'd have an agreeable experience if we did that, I think.
Ooh.
Like what if we both just like we were supposed to get like the new diarrhea nuggets from fucking Hardee's,
Yeah, that
and
is right.
we both come in with like a Big Mac and we're like, "Yeah, the Big Mac's pretty good, ain't it?"
Doing a random food review pod would be really funny because it could be like episode 700 when we finally get to it.
Yeah.
uh,
I
oh, man.
So for work this week, we had to go and, you know, check over and service like these. It was like 20, I think it was 21 furnaces and AC units for a grand total of 42 pieces of shit I had to wrench on. But
Nice.
my coworker and I, we split it half and half, so I only did 21 pieces of shit that I had to wrench on. And yeah, I was the first apartment I did, and this was on Thursday, yesterday. I open up the door, like all the residents. It's an elderly apartment complex. It's for old people. I forget whether or not I mentioned that.
Yeah.
But they were all notified that we were doing, so we can pretty much just essentially just kind of B&E into these people's houses whenever the fuck we want to, which is kind of funny. But the first house I go into reeks of cigarettes. I'm like, fucking fantastic. This sucks. But the guy, he's just like this rail thin guy, just chain smoking, and I go in and I'm working on the thing, and he's listening to music. He was playing Skinnerd when I walked in, and I was like, fuck yeah. And then some like boring fucking shit came on that I didn't recognize, and I was like, I don't know. If I was on psychedelics, maybe this shit would be good. And then what's that fucking song called? It's fuck. I don't know. I made a gay version of it. You'll know the song when I sing it, but it's putting your penis inside my hole. I won't just suck on your cock and balls 'cause I'm fucking gay.
Oh yeah, that song.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But that was
The
an
exact
upside.
rendition. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, that was an upside of that cigarette house that I had to be in. But yeah, there's another one today, and I think the lady had early onset dementia or something like that because she was asking me stuff over again. I was like, I just ignored it. I just gave her a straight answer. But just like I did the past 2 times I said it. But yeah, no, that was interesting. I've never been around somebody like that. So I don't know. I think if I got diagnosed with that, I'd probably fucking kill myself, if I'm being completely honest. Like after a certain point, I'd be like, yeah, it was a good run.
Well, I think the best thing that I would love to have mental wise, right?
Is our first sponsor Blue Chew? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh man, I do. Maybe I should try to sell the show. I don't know if it would go anywhere.
We should. We could try. Fuck it.
We sell the show for a 2-year $50,000 contract, but most of it turns into
Yeah, dude.
tax.
Yeah, that's like fucking like $200 a piece, dude. That's good money.
uh, if we sold this show at this point, I don't think the investment value would be super high. I think we need to keep pulling some strings around.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to build I don't know. We should get a credit line. Like we
Mm-hmm.
should make the show an LLC and get a business credit line, and then we can just
Mm-hmm.
buy shit and then
Mm-hmm.
write it off on taxes and say like, "Oh, we needed it for the podcast." And but we have to like show it on screen, you know.
Uh-huh.
But like I have some pretty good credit. We might be able to get like a $10,000 business credit limit or more. I don't
Dude,
know. I don't know much about commercial credit cards.
from what I understand, since I've never rented a place on my own, I'm not sure how that would work for me. So it's like, eh, you know,
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. We should try to sell ads though.
dude, if
Pretty
we
sick.
if we could sell ads off and I had a proper business email for the pod, oh my goodness.
I like how we like average like almost no viewers when we're talking about selling out.
Because it's a funny image. Can you imagine rolling ads on a 50 view podcast at maximum?
Imagine the shitty like Chinese and Vietnamese businesses that would contact us to like push their like cancer-ridden
Yeah,
product.
yeah.
Their fucking product that gives off radiation that kills
We
people.
talk about fucking what's it called? Uh, the one gotcha game that everybody loved last year. Uh,
Gotcha life.
Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact, yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about Genshin Impact for 20 minutes of the pod just to fill time.
I'm not gonna lie, if we could get Raid Shadow Legends to
Uh
sponsor this, I would be satisfied. Sincerely.
huh.
I'd be very happy with a Raid Shadow Legends ad mid show.
Well, if Logan has any connections by his Discord username, we could get iFunny as a sponsor, which would
iFunny
be
as a
really
sponsor would be
cool.
that would be fucking awesome. I would
I'd be
fucking
fine
kill
with
for
that.
iFunny.
And then we could
Yeah,
put down for like sponsored pods, we could put down iFunny's Northwest Trenches.
yeah, iFunny presents.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, Fish Tank Blood Games was sponsored by
Yeah.
not actually, but you know.
I don't know, maybe I might have to look into a business email because I feel like
Yeah.
there's like a 16, mostly 16% chance that there'd be at least one person emailing me about ads. And then the rest of
Yeah.
it would be people emailing me to get them on the show.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or
this is
like it'll
Bingle
be
Fingus from Pakistan as your
yeah,
guest.
that's probably what most of it would be is like Indian, Pakistan, Chinese bot accounts trying to like sell Timu shit to like trying to get us to sell them Timu shit. Or it's just a fucking phishing scam and they steal our bank information or something.
I don't know if I can run a business email without a business. I don't think that's how that
I
works.
mean, you just make an email and then you put it in the description. Like a
Mm,
business email isn't a classification of email, it's like a description of use
gotcha.
rather than a classification.
Mm.
Um, but I think the other emails we get is that one guy in like Indonesia in the hut that
Yeah.
watches us. What was that country? I forgot.
uh, I think we had a Cambodian guy recently.
Was it Cambodia? Oh, recently. I don't know. I think there is. I don't know if the Indonesian guys still fucking listening or whatever. Um. Uh. Yeah. He'd be emailing us. Sorry. train of thought for a second, but he'd be
It's
emailing
okay,
us. This show is fucking the bullshit. This show fucking sucks. You guys are a shadow of your. Just
Uh,
fucking berating us.
what's
I would like to get hate emails,
what's
like
funny
shit,
is
like how dare you? How dare you say that about Donald Trump? You wouldn't say that to his face, like shit like that.
by technicality, then friend of the show Patrick, he had the recommendation like 40 pods ago to make this a live recording on like kick.com.
I think we'd get even less views doing.
But
Quite honest.
kick licenses would actually pay us a hot minute to like be on their platform.
Yeah, but like, I don't think they'd fucking pay us. Like, they'd be like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, we need Northwest Trenches on Kick ASAP immediately." You know.
I don't know.
So I don't think. Okay.
Recently, the YouTube channel, for me at least, has kind of popped off just a little. And yes,
How
I'm
many subs do you
flexing.
got?
Yes, I'm flexing on such a small thing, right? But usually this channel is like super slow on stuff.
Yeah.
The E3 video has 1.4 thousand views, which is really fucking good. Really
Hey,
good.
maybe some of those people will check out the show if you're watching. Hey guys, if you're watching from the NFL, the NFL football video, congratulations. Thanks for watching.
It was the E3 convention
The
video.
E3 convention video.
There you go.
Thank you for watching. Thank you, gamers, for watching.
Yeah. And the channel is growing a bit. It went from 50 subscribers to 61.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's slowly getting traction, and I'm fine with that.
That's badass.
The whole
You're gonna catch up to me pretty soon.
Yeah, the whole art of YouTube, for me at least, since it should not be like my main priority to worry about it, is to just make stuff that I'm happy with and get a slow growth going and then hope that it catches a lot of fire, you know?
Yeah.
Similar to our friend of the show as well. Oh my goodness, there's so many friend of the shows going on right now.
Yeah, dude, we're so popular, dude.
Our other friend of the show, Tyler, got a very famous clip on Instagram recently.
You got a viral clip.
Yeah. 4 million views on his Instagram reel.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
That's actually That's actually really impressive.
I think that's the highest viewed anything ever of the friend group, which is really fucking cool.
Yes, it is. Easily. He broke my record. Or maybe you broke my record. I forget. I don't know. I forget.
I think your FAGW your FAG weeb video.
Dabbing faggot weebs out 100 times or something.
Yeah, that video has like 2,000 views, 21,000, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Well, I have that guitar lesson video that I basically keep on because of the views, but it's cringe because I self-snitch about being a brony, and that's no good. Let's see, where's my gay guy dabs 1,000 times to anime video?
I like how you accept it too. You're like, yeah, it's just called the gay guy video. Fucking shit.
It's 2.3K. Yeah,
Damn, that's not bad at all.
Not to brag, not to brag.
You know what's about to lap that shit though?
What?
Why I won't watch my hero video.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you still get hate comments on that?
No, I just get viewership, and it like slowly is growing still. It
That's
is
pretty
at.
cool.
It is at. Here's the number here. 2,229 views.
Damn, dude, that's pretty badass.
Yeah. And yes, I'm hardcore flexing my channel, which is really fucking goofy of me. But usually
Nah.
this channel does not get any sort of growth in any way. So it's like, whoa.
Well, like, in YouTube standards, people might be like, "Oh, that isn't a lot of views." But like, if you put that many people in a room and put your video on the screen, they watched it.
Yeah.
Then that's a pretty big room with a lot of fucking people in it.
For real, man. For real. You know what they should do is they should have like a theater you can rent out with a bunch of VR goggles and everybody plays the same game together.
They should do that for Squid Game. They should do group VR Squid Game in a big room.
Yeah, and they should have a tube extend from the ceiling, and it makes you eat food from the tube.
Yeah.
It starts
they have
getting more dystopian.
And they have like tubes attached to their urethras and like a tube coming out of their ass that, like, so that they can piss and shit like in the game, but like like they can like in the game they can sit down on the toilet and take a shit, but really like there's just shit being sucked out of their ass by a tube, and like they have a catheter in.
Oof. Yeah, and they're like slightly sedated so it doesn't hurt them as much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be fucking awesome if they did that.
Or a theater where whenever a guy in the movie says hot dog, a hot dog spawns. It just spawns in your lap and you can eat it.
Yeah, what if in Squid Game 3 they have a challenge that's like it's the Tom Pearl challenge, and they have to stick a bunch of hot dogs up their ass and like heat them up and eat them. And whoever gets done, or whoever gets done and like the quickest while having the warmest hot dogs, wins.
Ooh. What if
that should be the final that should be the final Squid Game challenge.
What
for
if
season 3 of Squid Game?
What if the Mr. Beast games series comes back, and Mr. Beast puts 600 people in a room, and he goes, "I got
fight to the death."
Yeah. He goes, "I have one pistol with infinite ammo, and your job is to get rid of everybody else."
That's insane. That would be fucking awesome. Do you think when the like New World Order, like one government takes over and they have like they're still trying to cut down the world population to like 300 million or I think it's 300 million or something like that. But do you think while they're doing that they'll have Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast, remember, we've confirmed on the show during the Mr. Beast drama that he is a member of the deep state, and he also is the Antichrist or something. Do you think they'll have that, like Mr. Beast challenges like that they'll broadcast?
Your challenge is to throw one grenade and get rid of as many people on the board.
Yeah.
It's just
we have 100 people here, and they're all holding a grenade with the pin taken out. And if they take their hand off the grenade, the timer. And then like one person, their like hand cramps up and they drop it and they like run away, and like everybody else, according to the challenge, just has to stand there. So like some people run, but there's still like a good like 3/4 of them are still there. And the grenade blows up and like kills like fucking 15 people, and then somebody, like, the blast knocks a grenade out of a guy's hand, then another one goes off, then basically from there it's just like a chain reaction, grenade explosion, everybody dies basically except Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast is covered in blood by the end of it and laughing.
What if you visited Australia for like one day, right?
Jesus, that sounds
And
horrible.
and Mr. Beast came up to you and he was like, I have an amazing challenge. Get bitten by one of these humongous radioactive spiders and survive, and I'll pay you a full expense ticket back home. The spider's
Well,
like 6 foot in diameter and it just starts waddling towards you.
I'm probably just gonna fucking walk away. I ain't fucking Mr. Beast game in that scenario is fucking stupid. I really don't have a game. I already flew to Australia. I guarantee that I have like the means of getting back. Why wouldn't I schedule a return flight? That's
What if you went to Detroit and you somehow didn't get shot at first, right? And you're just like chilling in a 7-Eleven and you open the fridge and grab a white monster. And then Mr. Beast appears out of thin air and he goes, I have a challenge. If you drink this entire white monster, I'll pay you $1.
like, do I get unlimited time to finish it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that for $1. I'll let Mr. Beast follow me around and like say, like, he can follow me around with a camera crew and be like, "Wow, look at this guy's. He's taking another sip."
This guy is awesome. He just sips and walks around Detroit, somehow not getting in any sort of issue.
Yeah, I finish my monster as I walk into the bathroom to piss, and the camera's still following me, and he's like, "Oh my god, he did it!" And he's like, flipping out. I don't know how Mr. Beast acts on camera because I've never watched a Mr. Beast video. And so I'm assuming he'd be like, "Oh my god, Chandler, he did it!" And like I'm like unzipping to take a piss, and he's like, the camera's still filming me, and he's like, "Wow, how do you feel about winning?" And I'm just doing an interview while I'm pissing in the urinal, and he gives me $1. Yeah, I'd call that a pretty good day, man.
You go to like, I'm just choosing random spots in like the world, right? You go to Vancouver, and here's the issue that I'm coming across is that Mr. Beast just shows up. He is like a demon. He just appears out of thin air. He's literally a magician like monster of the week that you have to deal with.
He's an ancestral demon.
Yeah. So
terrorizing my family for millennia.
Yeah, so whenever you do like a small little minimal thing, like go into a supermarket and look at the Canadian maple syrup, he just appears and he stares at you and he's hoping that you grab this syrup. And right as you do, he goes, I have a challenge. He's just like infinitely stalking all of his contestants all the time.
I don't know. I'd probably kill Mr. Beast, honestly. I'd probably start stabbing Mr. Beast. I'd start stabbing him and I'd cut all of his limbs off and I'd fucking rip his skin off, rip all of his hair out, and I would fucking pee all over him and then I'd throw him in a fire. That's what I would do to Mr. Beast.
Oh my god. Poor Mr. Breast, man.
No, fuck him. Fuck Mr. Beast. He has more money than me. Fuck him.
Somebody was bringing up Mr. Beast for like 2 seconds in one of the server chats, and I just flat out went, "Screw you, Mr. Breast. Give me $500."
Damn, you hit him with the classic Dr. Phil, didn't you?
Yeah, dude. Mr. Beast as a demon actually makes a lot of sense. Is that crazy to say?
Dude, he's the Antichrist. We fucking confirmed it on the show.
Oh.
This is known information to longtime viewers or slash listeners. I mean, we confirmed it.
What
We had a
if
whole Shane's conspiracy minute
ooh.
about fucking Mr. Beast being the devil.
I need to stop this Mr. Beast hypothetical because I can do it forever. That's the issue with Mr. Beast. I can just talk about that guy whenever.
Yeah, he looks like he has like an average size penis too. You know, like he's very unassuming that he would be the Antichrist because he has this he definitely has an average size penis.
Yeah,
There's no way that there's like think about it. There's no way Mr. Beast has a hog. He doesn't walk with the swagger. I mean, I've never seen a Mr. Beast video, but he's never or seen the guy walk. I don't think. But he doesn't seem like the type of guy to have a swagger of a guy with a fucking hog. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, new hypothetical, new just question really. So you know
Yes, I
how
would kill Mr. Beast.
you know how there is like 5 or 6 Transformers movies, including Bumblebee.
Yeah, yeah.
Who should be the next live action protagonist person for a Transformers movie?
Joaquin Phoenix, and he can just rehash jokes.
That's a good one. I was
Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. No one understands me. Nobody thinks I'm funny.
Knowing how Hollywood is, they're probably going to put Timothy Chalamet as the next protagonist for the live action movies.
Fucking hate that guy's last name.
And he's going to go, I'm Timothy Chalamet. I talk like this, and I am definitely not 30 something. I'm totally not 30.
A guy named Timothy Chalamet. When I think of that name, I think of a guy that like gallops when he walks. Like it's like he's riding an invisible horse whenever he's like walking. And he's even and you know what? He's even holding reins. He's actually like pretending like he's being a horse in public whenever he's walking through the mall. He has to go to Spencer's Gifts to get a fucking vibrator for his 18th girlfriend this month, and he's like, skipping and galloping in there. And he's like, "My name's Timothy Chalamet. Look at me, I'm fucking gay."
I'm Timothy Chalamet, and I hate boop.
Ooh, I'm Timothy Chalamet. Ooh, is that a black over there? Ooh, I must cross the street.
What is up, my boop?
He's doing the skip. He's doing the skipping, galloping thing across the street. He's like, I must cross the street, and he's just like skipping. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be awesome to have Timothy Chalamet on Eric Andre. Oh, that'd be such a cool fucking episode, dude.
Timothy Chalamet, just from the name, he sounds like a guy that wears the fucking 1-2 buckle my shoe, like the pilgrim shoes.
Yeah.
Like that seems like the type of footwear he'd wear. A guy that should be wearing those like white leggings that Benjamin Franklin wore. Like that just seems like a guy that should dress like Benjamin Franklin. This is what I'm getting at.
Oh. I know
Timothy Chalamet should just be Benjamin Franklin. That's what he should do.
What's funny is that since Timothy Chalamet's already like 30, right?
Yeah.
Brother should just cut his hair and like grow out his beard and see how different he looks.
Yeah.
Like he's very femboy-esque when you look at him. And it's very strange.
I don't know what he looks like at all. That's why I just did that whole like fucking 90-minute expose about him, is because I don't know anything about him. I just know he's an actor that people like and his name's gay.
But yeah, he's kind of femboy looking, I'm not gonna lie. Like he's very effeminate or effeminate.
Does he seem like he owns like thigh high socks? Like
probably.
Yeah, you think he does?
He's a cowboy in disguise. Yeah, I could see that.
Ooh, that's a sentence I didn't fucking hear today.
You were getting to that point though when you were when you were getting there.
Yeah, no.
That's what I was hearing,
No.
brother.
No, I was not cat boy.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Fuck no. That is not at all where I was fucking going with that shit. I was just making fun of the guy for being fucking gay, and you had to take it. You had to be fucking zesty with it. All right. Listen, I'm not judging, but don't push this on me.
Uh-huh.
I'm the victim here, not you. You're the aggressor. You're abusing. Stop abusing me. Stop gaslighting me.
What would be crazy is if I labeled this podcast as like Catboy Crash Out.
Do not. I do not want my name associated with that book in any way, shape, or form. We're not doing that fucking title. We'll never do that fucking title. That word will never appear in a fucking title of a podcast. I will, and I will kill myself, and I will film it. I'll film it and send it to you. Me killing myself, and that's what'll happen. And that's the bottom line.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he is the leader ape from Planet of the Apes.
Should I redo the Catboy rant in the Stone Cold Steve Austin voice?
It's fine. Give me a hell yeah if you want to be liberated from the human race. Hell
Give
yeah.
me a hell. Give me a hell yeah if the word Catboy makes you want to kill yourself.
Give me a hell yeah if you're embarrassed by your favorite video.
Give me a hell yeah if you've ever been gaslit into being gay.
That's what Bam Margera should have done to his dad. He should have gaslit Phil into being gay. That should have been like the first prank.
Dude, it's funny since today, like, I had some time to work by myself, and so I was like, okay, well, my coworker, he listens to ESPN, like Cleveland Browns sports talk radio.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if he's going to listen to his radio, I'm going to listen to mine in this little furnace room. And I turned on fucking Gay Jackass Come Town. It's so funny. It's so funny that you... That was like the first thing that I went to because I wanted to hear, yo, this is Bam Margera and this is Sunken Phil's dick. Come on, Bam, I got work in the morning. No, that's a classic. That's a classic fucking bit from Town. But yeah, no, I listened to that on the job at the person's house.
Give me a hell yeah, Bam Margera really did that.
Give me a hell yeah if you've been raped by Bam Margera.
Can you imagine you're trying to do your stand-up, your one night only stand-up routine in like 6 years from now?
Yeah.
And you just bring up the Bam Margera gay joke.
Yeah.
That's all you bring to the table.
Yeah, when I start trying stand-up comedy at fucking 32 years old.
You have like a full-grown beard. You're married. You have a kid at least.
Balding.
Yeah, you're slightly on the balding side.
Yeah, I look like I feel like by 32 I'm gonna look like absolute shit. That would be a disaster if I fucking started doing stand-up at age 32.
I don't know. Maybe that's one of the several ideas and projects for the future of this pod.
What, balding and looking like shit and doing stand-up at age 32?
Yeah.
All right, then. Yep, that's the goal for the show.
Can you imagine?
You heard it here, folks.
Can you imagine episode, what would that be? Episode 400 comes by. All right, we got to do the stand-up special.
Yeah. Yeah, episode 420, the stand-up weed comedy special.
It's the first time on camera that I'm ever like completely cooked. And we're just doing terrible stand-up. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, dude, that would be fucking sick.
I don't know what the goal of this pod is. At the end of the day, I think we just like being ambitious and putting ideas to it. There's no real end goal, you know?
Yeah, it's just kind of fun to do. It's like bullshitting.
Yeah. We could do a 2-man show. That'd be something.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be mostly me being the Adam Friedland of the two, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I start talking. You're like, stop fucking talking. I'm trying to get somewhere. That'd be the whole entire bit.
I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. I kind of feel like I ran out of steam after that last funny.
I got a work story, and I do not know how long it'll be. It might be very quick.
Longer than my dick?
Yeah.
Not.
Alright, so yesterday I worked 14 hours, and yes, I'm bragging about that now. I guess I'm just really braggadocious today. And I was told to be outside for the majority of the day. So the sun is killing me. I'm slowly melting as a human being does. Sunburn and all. That's mostly why there's no face cam today. And then they're like, oh yeah, you're going to be placed at this door for the last hour of you being in this like area. So I'm placed at this door and told, do not let people in unless it's the concession people. Point everybody else out. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So concession people come to and from for like 30 minutes. And then disaster strikes. And by disaster, I mean an elderly woman walks up to the door, opens it, tries to get in, and I have to stand in front of her and go, hey, I was told nobody through this door. And she got all pissy with me. And she goes, dude, I just need to take a piss, dude. And I was like, I literally am told not to let you through here. And she's like, dude, either you let me in or I'm going to write you up. And I was just like, I've never seen this woman in my life, but I'm also 13 hours through this fucking shift. So I'm just going to move. So she runs in and she takes a piss, whatever. 15 minutes goes by. And she walks back to me. And she goes, hopefully anybody who you ever meet treats you worse than how you just treated me. And then she walks out.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, huh. I was told a thing. I told the thing. Then I got yelled at. Then I stopped talking to her. And she's still mad at me. Awesome.
You should have said, dude, you should have said, okay, I hope you die.
I'm not that negative. Jeez. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Soon after, I was just like, morally, I was just super fucking tired. Like, I just gave up on caring at that point. So, the rest of the shift.
Let me ask you something real quick. Did someone treat you as bad that day as treated or as you treated her?
No.
All right, well then she lost. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. And I was just kind of chilling, and there's like certain spots to this building. I'm not describing it, and I'm not saying who I work with or anything, but there's a certain spot to this building that has basically no camera coverage. And since I'm literally 13 and a half hours in, something like that, I look around, make sure I'm fine, and every 20 minutes until the shift's over, I can just kind of glare at my phone for like 2 minutes, just looking at notifications, nothing too crazy. And then I realized no one's fucking leaving. So I'm looking around, and I put my phone away, and I'm looking around, and literally nobody is leaving this venue. And I'm like, that's not normal. there's like 1,000 people just clogged into this area for no reason. And I'm like, either I could willingly yell at these people to move, or I could just not care. So again, I'm just worn out. So I wait until a supervisor comes by, and he starts yelling. He goes, "Everybody and their mom, get out, please. We're trying to close up. Please." He's like pleading with them and shaking his hands around. And then they finally leave, and it's all people that live not even that far away. I was like, really? You could have just drove home by now, and you're just hovering here?
Yeah.
And then I just drove back to my house. So yeah, that was
I'm assuming what you were pulling.
Yeah. What's up?
I assume since you're not pulling security for the NFL, not issue you an AR-15.
No.
Like what was like who was employing you for security? What was the event?
It was a basketball tournament situation.
Oh, is it the NBA?
It was college.
Oh, did you get an NCAA issue AR-15 for security?
Honestly, they might need to start doing that. Because some of these people
might need to mow some motherfuckers down.
I'm not saying that on there. I don't want to get in trouble. But just the utter self-confidence of that crowd was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Not to the point of anything.
Did they issue you a bayonet with your NCAA issue AR-15 so that you could stab at them if they got too rowdy?
No.
Damn, no bayonet?
Nope. And I do not know a judo throw. I definitely should learn that at some point.
You just carry hand grenades with you.
No.
Yeah, you should. They should equip you like a fucking Navy SEAL to do your job. That'd be funny as fuck.
That'd be the worst thing to do, though. No one would show up.
They give you night vision.
And now we loop back to the spooky show pitch.
Yeah. We need. We can. Yeah, you know what? More reason to open up a business credit line. We can buy $8,000 worth of night vision goggles for us, and then call it a tax write-off.
Yeah,
say it's for business.
And we could collaborate with that TikTok girl you found and make mediocre video. The lady that was proning in the forest, and she was like, "I need an editor." That lady.
Oh, fucking Luhan.
Yeah.
My beautiful, my Aphrodite, my camouflaged Aphrodite.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think she did a ghost hunting video or something. Or no, she
Hell
did
yeah.
an abandoned place video.
Mm.
Good old. She's my favorite. She's the best psyop the U.S. Army's got. She's a U.S. Army asset. That
Fuck yeah.
Luhan.
Asset without the it.
I'm glad. I am glad my tax dollars go into her pocket.
Hell yeah. Well, I believe that nice little talk of my work stuff would be the end for this week's Northwest Trenches podcast, episode 61 of the Northwest Trenches podcast.
Yep. Whatever. Enjoy the show, I guess.
Why are you saying it like you're giving up? Why are you giving up? What's up, man? Jesus Christ. All right. See you guys next time.
Peace out, guys.